What's the biggest thing keeping you from starting an online business? Is it the money that it takes to get it started? What if I told you that you didn't have to spend thousands of dollars to start a side hustle and turn it into something that could possibly lead to you leaving your 9-to-5? Today, I thought it would be fun to share 5 business ideas that I've come across that have a low cost entry to sell and could make you thousands of dollars in a very short amount of time. Hi, I'm Holly, and on this channel, I share all things about growing online businesses. My passion is creating brands and selling products. I've learned so much in the last 10 years, and I love sharing that information and helping others to start their own online businesses. Let's dive into 5 low-cost entry point products that you could start selling to make thousands online. The 4 things I think you should look for when starting a side hustle or looking to start a business is low entry cost, low minimums, easy to ship, and high profit. These are things that you should definitely pay attention to when you're just starting out. Item number 1 is wall stencils. The reason I love wall stencils is because they are very easy to ship, they're very low cost, and they have a very good profit margin. Let's take a look and see what you can do with wall stencils. So I'm over on Etsy, and this is just a great place to search for everything. So let's type in wall stencils and see what we can find. There is a wide variety here. So you're gonna see some that are best sellers, some that are Etsy's pick. We'll just click on a few different ones and kind of see what's happening here. So this one has 79 reviews for this item. It's an Etsy Picks. It is anywhere from $24 to $60 retail price, and it has a lot of views in the last 24 hours. So I like to kind of scroll through here and just look at a few different ones. This herringbone has been a really popular design. Okay, so this one has 545 reviews, selling for $19, 12 by 12. So that's a pretty small wall stencil. That's a really great size though, I think that's easy for people to work with. So go through some of these pages and just kind of get some good ideas. Here's a bestseller. So this one has 1 left and is in 16 carts. So just take a look through here and click on some different ones, see what you kind of like, see different sizes. The other thing you can do is come up here and sort by top reviews. You can sort by newest. So here's a top review one. Let's click on this one and see. 145. And they are getting $47 for a large stencil. That's crazy. Okay, so now let's go to Alibaba and take a look and see what these stencils cost. All right, let's type in wall stencils. There's a few different ways to sort this. So you can look through the products or you can click on verified manufacturers. I like to go with manufacturers rather than trade companies because manufacturers can do custom designs. So let's just take a look here and see what we can find. Okay, so here's a butterfly wall stencil, 27 cents to 31 cents, okay? And your minimum order is 100 pieces. Let's just click on this manufacturing company. And let's just type in wall stencils. All right, this is how easy this is. So scroll through here and look at all of the different wall stencils. So here's some stars, which are really cool. Looks like 90 cents to $1 for 8 pieces. Minimum order is 50 sets. Here's some geometric. I just like to kind of go through and see what they have to offer. Here's a butterfly. Let's just get a little more information here. So they definitely do larger wall stencils, you can see. And looks like the sample price is $25 per piece, so you can get a sample first if you want. But it's looking over here like at 31 cents per 100 pieces. You're not out that much more just to order 100 pieces to test and see what this looks like. Really good reviews down here. And then I like to see if they can customize. So this is interesting, professional design and sales team, which usually means that they can help you design whatever you're looking to design. So you don't even have to have your own design. You can just give them an idea and they can help you design it. Okay, this is also great. Their materials can be folded, not easy to crack and break, which means you could probably roll this and put it in a tube for shipping, or you could do a small box and bend it exactly how they have it in this picture. Pretty simple to ship. If they're small enough, you could even just ship them in a flat mailer. Clean well and can be washed. So let's see here if they give any more information. Okay, you can even get a free blank sample. So if you want to just get a blank sample to see the quality, you can do that and it's free. You can put your own logo on it. Okay, yes. We have the professional design team who can design for us for free. So you can give them an idea and they will create the design for you. This is so easy. Now look at what we're dealing with here. It's 31 cents for 100 pieces. Now granted, I'm not entirely sure what size this is, but regardless, this is very, very cheap. And if we come back here to Etsy and they're selling for anywhere from $24 to $56, I'd say that's a pretty great profit margin. And you don't have to start with huge minimums. Okay, so let's go back over to Alibaba. You can see how easy this would be to start a business with wall stencils and how low cost this would be to get into. I also love the shipping on this. I think these would be very, very easy to ship. So this is a great starting place for an item to sell. The second item I want to look at is a jumbo wall calendar. Again, you've got something that's very lightweight to ship and it's a paper product. So these are going to be very cheap when sourcing them from Alibaba. So let's take a look on Etsy and see what we can find. Okay, so there's a few different options here. We're gonna get some acrylic calendars. Here's a paper calendar. This one is customized, which is something that you can always do in the future. I'm looking for just a very basic wall calendar. So something like this, and here's a bestseller. This is an academic wall calendar. Let's just scroll down a bit and see what else there is. Here's another large academic calendar. There's a wide variety here, so you can definitely have a few different styles in your shop. But let's scroll back up here and take a look at this one. So this is a bestseller, $28 starting out, up to $42. This is insane. The profit margin on these are crazy. Okay, we've got it in 20 plus carts and gaining some reviews. So let's go over to Alibaba and see what we can find for calendars. Let's type in annual paper wall calendar. See what we can find here. Okay, here's one right here. So this is annual family planner calendar. This is similar to what we're looking for. Let's just click on this. Looks like they are a manufacturing company and they have really great reviews. All right, do you see what I see? $1 for these calendars. Let's see. Okay, so their minimums are a little bit higher here. Now you're gonna be able to negotiate this or find a different manufacturer that can have smaller minimums. All right, reviews look good. Let's see what their calendars were. Okay, so you can do a wide variety of different calendars with this company. It obviously does not have to be this exact calendar. This is just an example. Here's a few different designs. Looks like they also do to-do lists, planners. This would be a great company to look at for these calendars. They can do customized sizes, customized designs. I just always kind of scroll through and like to read their FAQs and any other information I can find on their company. They talk about sample fees a lot so that there's no surprise if you want to order a sample to begin with and see what their products are like. Okay, so it looks like an annual wall calendar is a great idea for a product. $1 for 1,000 pieces, and let's go back here to Etsy, and we are selling anywhere from $28 to $42. This looks great to me. Item number 3 is affirmation cards. I'm really excited about these. Let's take a look. I think these are going to be very popular. Okay, so let's just click on the first ones that we see here. They're in a simple, possibly cotton bag, I believe. Let's click on these. Okay, 8 left and in 20 plus carts. Here's the reviews for the item. They are selling them for $18. And I'm gonna guess that they have a wide variety. Yes, they have a wide variety of affirmation cards. Looks like selling most of them for $18. Also, let's take a look at this as an option to add on is a wooden card holder to hold your affirmation card. Okay, here's a little bit different style. 839 affirmation cards are an amazing item to sell. 20 plus views in the last 24 hours. You can do kids affirmation cards. There's so many different options for doing affirmation cards. And I think the wood stand is also going to be very popular. Let's just take a look at prices. We've got anywhere from maybe $18 up to $30. $22. All right, let's go over to Alibaba and see what we can find. All right, well, at the very top of the page, this company's work looks amazing on Alibaba from what I can see. These look really great. Let's just click on them. And they have a wide variety here. Mental health affirmation cards, pregnancy affirmation cards. There are so many options for these. Let's just click on one of these and see here. Okay, 500 pieces. Your minimums might be a little bit bigger with affirmation cards, but this can be negotiated. A lot of times they'll offer you a lower minimum, but just raise the price slightly. So maybe an extra 5 to 10 cents. So be sure and negotiate that if you don't want to spend the money for 500 pieces up front. But let's take a look at their company. Again, great reviews. I always look for a company that has 4.8 to 5 for reviews. I like to see a high review score. I also love when they show the videos of the products printing. This looks like a really great company. It looks like they do a wide variety of materials, so you can do foil, like silver and gold, you can do craft paper, art paper, a wide variety of papers. And they obviously do custom designs by the looks of it. Also, a bunch of different box options here, which I love. So what I would do is go on Etsy and I would read the reviews and see what people are liking and what they're not liking with these affirmation cards, and then tweak your product just slightly so that you're improving on what's already out there. Here they show the different types of paper, surface finishes. Yeah, this looks like a really great company. So again, we're here at $2 and they are selling anywhere from $18 to $30. This is a great product and I love it also because it's easy to ship. I always think about this. After shipping so many products over the years, I always think about the ease of shipping, and these could definitely go in a padded mailer or just a very small box. So shipping would be super simple. Storage would be very easy. That's been a goal with all of these products that I'm finding, is if you want to do this out of your house, you can definitely do this out of your house because storing these items would not take a lot of room. Item number 4 is pantry labels. Now, the thing I love about pantry labels is the shipping aspect. You can ship these in just a flat envelope and shipping is so simple and easy. Let's take a look at some pantry labels. Okay, these are really popular, but let's take a look and see what we can find here. So here's a bestseller right off the bat. Almost 2,000 reviews. These are really popular. In fact, they're so popular, I actually sold these with my home decor business. This was an item that I actually listed and sold, and it did amazing. All right, so what they are offering here is 60 labels for $18, 36 for $12, 20 for $10, and so on. Now, you can customize these down the road if that's something that you choose to do, offer customized labels. However, I think you're gonna see when we go over to Alibaba that the labels are so cheap. What I would do with this is I would create an abundance of labels. So I would try to think of a label for anything and everything you could think of. And that way people have exactly what they need. Try to go through here and see if there's any items that people are missing in their list of 60. I'm gonna guess that there is a list here. Yep, there is. So here's the standard, the fruit and nut. They don't give you the 60, but they kind of tell you what's in there. So you can always order a set from a few different sellers too and kind of see what they're missing and see what you could add to this. Let's jump over to Alibaba and take a look. Let's type in pantry labels and see what we come up with here. Okay, spice label and pantry labels. Here's more. So this seller is 18 years, 4.9 out of 5 reviews. We've got another one here, 4.8 out of 5, 4.8 out of 5. I think there's gonna be lots of options here. So let's just click on this first one. Now their minimum, it looks like, is a little bit higher. So theirs is 1,000 rolls. I'm sure they offer these different ways. Let's just click on, okay, here's one that the minimum is 100 pieces. I'm gonna see if these are a manufacturer. Yes, they are. They can offer custom labels. So let's take a look at pantry labels in this store. And here you can see some different options. I sold something similar to this, just a very simple plain label. So these are very popular. And here's what we're looking at, 12 cents per piece that you'll have on some of the other items, but it's a very low entry point to start selling these. Let's just scroll down and take a look around. Really good reviews. And yeah, they can pretty much do anything and everything that you want to do. So I would come back to Etsy, I would go through these items and I would see what the most popular ones are. Again, look at the reviews, see what people like, see what they don't like, and you can change whatever you need to change and make your design just slightly better. And you can also think about bundling with this. So be sure and think of that option too. If you haven't watched my bundling video, I will link that at the end and you can go watch that video. But there's a ton of different options here for different labels. Those are really unique. You're looking to do something just slightly different than what you're seeing on here, coming up with a way to make yours stand out a little bit. And if you choose to bundle, that will also give you a little bit higher profit off of these labels. The last item on my list is scratch off maps. Now again, these items are great for shipping, very low cost, and also extremely popular. You can definitely find a way to put your own spin on this. Let's take a look at some maps. All right, we have got a wide variety here, but let's just click on this first one. It's an Etsy pick in 19 carts, 297 reviews. Here's the size of it, and this one can come with a frame or no frame for $30. Let's take a look at a couple more. Okay, and there are some personalized options. This one's definitely unique. State Flowers USA map. Let's take a look at this. 9 people have it in their cart. Reviews for this item, 289. This is a really unique map. I really like this because you're probably not gonna see this done very often. So this person saw what was working and really spun it their own way, and I love that. But again, we are selling these for around $30. So there is a lot of different ways that you can do this map. I know I've seen national parks also, so get on Etsy, take a look around, read the reviews. Let's jump over to Alibaba and take a look. Okay, we've got scratch off cards. Let's just scroll down here and see what we can find. Here's a USA state scratch off travel map. Now, minimum order 100 pieces. I'm guessing this is buying it as is, but let's just click on this company and take a look. So let's search for scratch off map. Okay, they have a wide variety here, and it's looking like their minimums are pretty low, 100 pieces, but lots of different options here. And as you get in here, you'll see here's 100 dates scratch off poster. You're gonna find different items. Here's a national park map. Let's just click on this one to take a look. So this one, designed as is $3.80 for 500 pieces. Now remember, these were selling for around $30 on Etsy, which is an amazing profit margin and super easy to ship. I'm sure, yep, it's all rolled up there. Easy for shipping in a tube or a small box. And here it tells you the different options for the paper you can use. You can definitely customize this. They've got really great reviews. So this looks like a really great option. Now, again, it's a little bit higher on the MOQ, the minimum order quantity, but that's something that can possibly be negotiated. There's very few companies that I've worked with that have not been able to negotiate with me on the number of items I was wanting. And there's tons of manufacturers. So if one person won't do it, there's definitely another one that will. So take a look through here, and these look like great maps. This is definitely a manufacturer that I would contact and talk to them about scratch off maps. If you enjoyed this type of video, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to do more of these videos if you found it helpful. I have more product ideas than I will ever use. So I love sharing those ideas, and hopefully it sparks some creativity in you and lets you realize that you can start your own online business. I want you to know that it is entirely possible for you to start your own online business and make some money from home. If you're interested in learning more about my journey to building 7-figure businesses, be sure and check out this video. This will give you a little more insight into my journey of building my businesses.